Welcome back, my name's Aleisha and this is Project Vegan, where we bake vegan treats or vegan things. Now that that's out of the way, today we're going to be making something super simple. It's got like 5 ingredients. They have many names, either jam drops, thumbprint cookies, Shrewsberries, whatever you want to call them. It's just a very simple shortbread type sugar cookie, and with a thumbprint or a small hole, not all the way to the bottom, you fill it with jam, chuck them in the oven, and they make really nice cookies. And they're super duper simple. This recipe is only supposed to take like max 20-25 minutes. Yeah, so with that, let's get started baking. You want to start by having softened butter, 200 grams. I have already softened my butter. I softened it a little bit too much, but shh. 1/4 cup of icing sugar, and we're just going to mix those together. So you want your butter and icing sugar to look like this. I obviously just did this by hand, so it's not particularly difficult, but you're more than welcome to use a cake mixer, it'll be much faster. Next, we want to add in 1 3/4 cups of flour. Oopsies. Half. 1. 1 1/2. 1 3/4, just like that. You also want to add in 1/4 cup of custard powder. There we go. All good. Right, once you've got all those dry ingredients in there, you should have all the rest of your ingredients in. Just mix until combined. You want to have a tray of lined with baking paper or silicone trays, which I'm going to use. Then you just, here we are. We've got a tray down here with my silicone lining, and I'm just going to take about a heaped teaspoon of dough at a time, form it into a little ball. My dough is definitely on the crumbly side, and put it on the tray like so. So basically all you have to do now is you can use the back of a wooden spoon or something just to make a little hole in there. Just like that. You don't want to go all the way down to the baking tray, just fairly deep. You're more than welcome to use your thumb or your finger obviously, but by using the back of a wooden spoon it gets nice and circle. Then we take our jam. I'm going to be using boysenberry jam. You don't need that much at all, and you just take a little bit. I should be using a teaspoon, and you just put it in the hole there. Just like that. That was a lot. There we are. Simple as that. And you just do that until you run out of dough. Alrighty, and just like that, into the oven they go. Alrighty, so they cook in the oven on 170 degrees Celsius on bake, or 340 degrees Fahrenheit for about 15 to 20 minutes. I'm going to check on them at 15 because they're slightly smaller. And then once they're all cooked and cooled, we'll bring them out and have a taste test, have a look at them. Yeah, and that'll be just about it. Super duper simple. As always, the recipe will be linked below. And if you enjoy if you're enjoying this kind of content, or if you like the recipes that you see on my channel, please consider hitting that subscribe button, the like button, commenting. Let me know what you want to see next, see me try, veganize something that you haven't seen vegan yet, anything like that. Okay, so I just wanted to add a real quick disclaimer. As when you take the cookies out of the oven, under any circumstances, do not touch the jam. Sugar gets to a very, very high boiling point, higher than water, and if you touch it, you will burn and blister your fingers, so do not touch it. Right? Wait for them to cool if you want to try them, and even when the cookie is cool, the jam may not be cool yet, so be aware of your lips, tongue, anything when you're eating them, alright? Alrighty, so over here we've got the cookies out of the oven and cooled. This one over here bubbled over and spread to the sides a little bit too much, so we'll be tasting this one. Overall they look amazing, nice and dark in the centre, and the jam's like hardened, so if I tip them upside down, nothing's coming out, which is amazing. And yeah, and some of them the dough was a little bit crumbly, but the rest of them are nice and smooth. But let's get to tasting them. They're like nice and dry and crumbly in the middle. It's like a shortbread, but a less sweet shortbread. Beautiful. And because the cookie's less sweet, the jam's like perfect. 10 out of 10. Would make again. Very, very simple. They only took 20 minutes in the oven to cook. Not even 15 minutes to prepare them. Very, very easy thing to do. And they're really good too. And that pretty much concludes today's video. If you want to make these, follow along the recipe down below, or follow along with me if you'd like. They're definitely worth the effort, guaranteed. And if you make a double batch, you'll have plenty, or even make them slightly smaller. They'll last you forever. Great for school lunches. Definitely recommend. Up the top here, I'll link a playlist, the playlist of all my other sweet vegan baking treats I've made. If you like my content, please subscribe and hit that like button. It helps amazing. And if you've got any suggestions, comment them down below. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. See ya.